Have you ever wondered what a lot of the factors are that you should research before buying a property in a foreign country?
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
Well, we've created for you over 367 inside track episodes, not all on buying property in a foreign country, that's for sure. But you can find you can find this one on the YouTube Dekker Team channel. So you can re-listen, you can watch, and really understand some of the intricacies about buying. And so on that channel, you also find that we have insights on real estate. Insider tips, making your house a home, growing wealth, and having a simply whole life. You get exactly what you need when you need it from the comfort of your home, your office, or on the go.
So when you're buying property, obviously there's a lot of things that we need to research beforehand. So what are some of the things that we need to do our research on?
Well, in this episode, we're certainly going to show you those things. And buying in a foreign country, just remember that word in the front of country. What was that word I said?
Foreign?
Foreign. Yeah. So their laws will be foreign. Their currency is foreign. Their way of doing business is foreign. Whether their real estate agents are licensed or I call them rogue. It's the Wild West, anybody can sell real estate. Things like that. But one of the first things, Leah, that I would study is the country, the stability of the country. Because what you don't want to do is buy in a country that the government's unstable. There's history of revolts and war and that kind of thing where you could lose your asset totally, or where the government may seize all the property of foreign investors. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Mm-hmm. So just going to a country on vacation and falling in love with it and wanting to buy property there and live there is really not a good plan without doing your research first.
Oh, absolutely. I shudder at the fact that sometimes people go on vacation for a week or two and they're on vacation, which means, first of all the pressure of life, it should be pretty much gone. It's about enjoying your time there. And you are seeing a micro speck of the country and what's going on. Maybe you're even on a resort, so you're protected from the crime. You're protected from all kinds of different things. And people will go on vacation, maybe go on a tour, and they go, oh, property's inexpensive here. And they buy without thinking, without researching.
Right.
And that can be dangerous. And sometimes it's even hard to buy because you've got to get your money over there. And so there's tax implications to look at as well. Like what's the tax implications of taking my money out of Canada, for instance, and moving it to the States or another country? Does that affect anything? If the property there goes up in value and I sell it, do I pay tax in that country? Do I pay tax in Canada? Well, those are great questions.
Right. As far as financing, I assume that some of those rules would be different as well.
Oh, absolutely. Like I was in Panama. How long ago was I in Panama? About a year and a half ago. Lovely area. And we were looking at some condos, beachfront condos. Now, when I say condo, it was apartment condo, but you're on the beach. You could walk to the beach. It was beautiful. And I said, oh, well, what about financing for people like us? No. I said, what do you mean no? 50% down? Nope. No financing. They have no financing for foreign investors. So then what you have to do is go back and either the builder, now sometimes the builder will finance it and they'll finance it at 7, 8, 10% or whatever. That's an option. Or that's for buying new property. Even in Mexico, when I was looking there, 100% paid. It's the only way to buy it.
Right.
So that pulls up, well, what do we do for getting the money? Well, some people will decide they've got the cash, they're at retirement stage. That's part of their retirement plan, is they're going to buy a property in a warm climate, get away from our winters. Do you like our winters?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. And so they like to go away for 6 months or 4 months and then come back for the good times in Canada.
Yes.
You know, the bug-infested times. And so that's the beauty, though. At minus 40, there are no mosquitoes.
Yes,
I've noticed that.
Yes, that is one good thing.
So we could take money out of our existing house if we wanted to, like get a line of credit and then go buy that property if you've got enough equity in your house. So that's one option. Another option is just save up the money as part of your plan. Mm-hmm. So there's another thing. How is the down payment done? Who's involved in the transaction? Like, is a lawyer there? Are the lawyers reputable in that country? Does the title get held well? Where's your deposit get held while you're...
Right.
All of these questions are important to learn because you don't want to come back with a scar.
Right. And again, there are so many different things that have to be considered. Sometimes you don't even know what to ask. You don't know what those are. So that's why I think it's very important to rely on somebody who does know the right questions to ask.
The other thing is, I might be wrong, but sometimes I think there's two prices on properties.
Two prices on foreign properties?
Yeah. The price that a foreign person would pay for it and the price that a local would pay for it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I know it's that way in the grocery stores and things. Like if you're shopping in the tourist area, the prices are much higher than if you go back into the backcountry where, when I say backcountry, into the city where the locals are buying their groceries and things. Significant different price. And even the stands. When you go to like a fruit stand, if you're with a local, they'll get such a different price than what you pay for that banana or whatever, right? Yeah. And I think real estate's probably similar.
Right.
So you need some inside scoop. You need the inside people there helping. And the other aspect, this is one aspect I love about foreign investment, and I personally have not bought foreign property yet. I like to keep my money in Canada, buy Canadian properties. They're close at hand. I know what I'm dealing with. But one thing I like is, as I think about that idea of having a property in a warm area for that kind of semi-retirement, because I'm never going to retire. I love this so much. Never going to retire, but I could maybe slow down just a little bit. And is the rental income. Because if you buy something that's on the water, now you got to make sure that you can actually own something on the water. Some countries you can't. Sometimes you can own a condo on the water because the condominium actually owns the waterfront, and you just have ownership of the inside of the apartment. So sometimes you get around it that way. Sometimes they say, oh, no, you have to form a corporation in the country, and then the corporation owns the property. Okay. And the scariest is when they say, oh, yeah, you put it in my name and everything will be okay. I don't think you want to do that. But these properties, they have people that will manage them, set them up as a rental, like a vacation rental if they're on the water. And they make them up. It's like people renting a hotel for a week. Right. And that's can be very lucrative. Yeah, so, I think my challenge is if you fall in love with a property while you're on vacation, don't do anything till you come home and research it. And ask for advice. Ask for a realtor to refer you to a realtor in that country. And get the knowledge that you need. And I just want to say thanks for growing alongside the Dekker team, as we're passionate about helping families thrive in their life, both at home and in business.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker